Hello everyone, welcome back to the allotment. It's August and it's part 2 of the allotment tour. If you haven't watched part 1 of this tour, I would put up a link in the description. Please do watch it. This is the gherkins, and I think I'm losing one plant out of the 4 I had. See, it's all shriveled and dried. It does seem to have some fruits on it. I'll harvest them. I've already harvested a good set of gherkins and I put them in, I pickled it with coriander and garlic, and it was very popular in my house, so I will be doing it again this time. There are some good sized ones in the one. There's one there that's really big. See, it's bigger than my hand, in fact. Arm, in fact. There's another one just like that. They're bitter when we try to eat it raw, so these all will go into pickles, just like the ones I made previously. These are purple French beans. It's late sown ones, so they were sown at the end of May. They're doing really well. They just started fruiting, and so I have already harvested twice from it. The cosmoses have bushed up really nicely. Can't wait to see their flowers. Must be really pretty when they all flower. The first sowing of lettuces have all gone into seeds. I still have 4 more which I planted late, so they haven't gone into seed. So I will be harvesting them very quickly. The runner beans, I have already harvested a lot from them. So they are still fruiting and flowering. So the flowers are bright red, very pretty flowers. The patipan I don't know what to call it. It is cross-pollinated with something else. There's 3 of them. I think I will harvest only one today because I have to find space to store them once I harvest them. So I'm harvesting the biggest out of the lot. I didn't try to twist them. I'm just going to use the secateurs. So they're really huge. So there's 2 more in there. I have to harvest them quickly because I've seen further fruits not maturing at all. They are just dying and falling off the plant. There's more runner beans, and a lot more runner beans than we can eat. These are the peas I got from the 2 or 3 plants that survived from the whole lot of seeds I've put. I'm just potted them at home and they are really nicely formed. You can see that they're closely stacked up, and when I tried, it's very sweet. So it's better than your frozen peas. I love them like this. So there's another courgette. And see, this is the example I said. So when there's one fruit becoming big, the plant is pushing all its energy into that one fruit. Calendula, very pretty calendula. And the corn, these tassels are the indication that the corn is forming. So there's one there. So you can see the corn pushing out from the plant. And there's one more on the other side which is really nicely formed. There, that's the one. It is really nicely formed. So the tassel is becoming darker in color. So it's ready to pick when the tassel is fully brown. These are desi chana or black chickpea, which I sprouted and planted it. So usually people eat it by boiling it. This one is, I thought, is pumpkin. This is the result of not writing or naming the seeds when you save them. So I have obviously not saved a pumpkin seed. I've saved some kind of a squash seed. Looking at how the plant was growing, I thought it was a pumpkin seed because it was spreading. But once the fruit matured, the plant has died. So I'm going to harvest both the fruits and store them in my garage. One more plant, which again is a similar one from the previous pumpkin like. So that's the green version, and what I harvested is the ripe version. So I'm not sure whether I should harvest this one now. There's more desi chana. They've started. It's got pretty, very tiny purple flowers. This is the failure of beetroot. These are the beetroot seeds, boltardi seeds, that I planted back in March, and look at the size of the beetroot. Really tiny, golf ball size. I should have used a new seeds this year, because these are the cylindrical seeds which I bought from Wilco. The seeds were brought this year from Wilco, and the other one is old seeds of boltardi. So you can see the difference in the beetroots, and the difference in sowing times is also a month apart. There's more sun gold tomatoes. They are also de-leafed, and the trusses are good. That's butternut squash. I'm weaving it through the support. There's another tiny toms. This desperately needs a support, else it will break. So that's how I just blocked a cane on next to it. Continue to deadhead your flowers, because they continue to give you more flowers. There's another truss of fruits of sun gold, and these are more black nightscape. I love these flowers. And more honeyberry. Yeah, these are honeyberries. I thought it was a bush, but looking at its growth, it looks like it needs support, so I have to put in some support. So there's loads of Swiss chard, and this is mooli, or Indian white radish. So they are like carrots. So I sowed loads of seeds, but only one has come up. So I might just leave it for seed for next year. Loads of celery, all are doing really well after I planted it. I will cover them up in the winter. These are the carrot Nanatus F9 or something. I can't remember it fully. They're almost there, so I'll just try and harvest this one. Oops, I should use a fork or something to get it out. So here, so I've taken it out using a fork. It's nicely formed. It's one stem instead of splitting, so it's good. So I will harvest more of it. The sky is so beautiful and heavy with dark clouds. At last, I hope it starts raining. It was so hot for so many days. The allotment desperately needs a lot of rain. It's so beautiful to see at this time. Heavy clouds. The forecast is thunder, but I'm just fingers crossed. I'm hoping for rain. So there's my harvest for the past 2 days. Loads of courgettes, gherkins, amaranth leaves, beans, French beans, peas, beetroot. I hope you enjoyed this allotment tour of August. See you soon with a home garden tour.